Hello and welcome to the fourth instalment of Brain Hacks. It's actually the last instalment of Brain Hacks. In this episode we're going to be looking at power psychology, some real great bits of psychology that are going to absolutely revolutionise aspects of your life. Tip number 1, if you get a song stuck in your head and it's just going through your mind all day long, it's known as an earworm. Many believe that this happens because you repeat a part of the song that is either at the beginning or the middle of the song, and when you repeat it over and over again, you never finish the song, so your mind never gets the completion. Instead, try this, and I've tried this and it works really well. Think about the last bit of the song, the last sort of phraseology of words, the last beats of the song. Think about that instead, sing that instead, and that completion should move the song out of your mind. Tip number 2. Have you ever been crossing the road in a really busy city and it's just full of people and everyone's bumping into each other and banging into each other, and it's just a nightmare, isn't it? There's a way around this. When you're walking, look at the gap where you want to go. Don't look at other people, look at the gap where you want to go. You'll find, and it's almost magical, people move out of your way. Why do they do this? If you look where you're going, people technically look at your face to determine where you're going, because our eyes and our head tend to point in the direction that we're moving in. When we're looking around like this, trying to cross the road, people don't tend to have a bearing of where to go. So that's where the bumping happens, because people are making last minute adjustments. If you look exactly where you want to go, people will know that you're going there and they will move out of your way. It's not that they're making a gap for you, they just move out of your way because they know that you're going in that direction. It has even more impact because most people don't do this, and most people are kind of looking around and that's bumping into each other. So the fact that you're looking in a definite space gives other people at least a focal point to move out of the way for you. It's great, and it really does feel magical. It feels like you're in the Matrix and you're controlling everyone. Tip number 3. If you want to be a more believable liar, then you're a very naughty person. Such people tend to include embarrassing information within their lies in order to make their stories more believable. Tip number 4. Do you ever feel like you're being watched from a distance when you're in a crowd? Or maybe that someone's just enjoying you a little too much? There's a way to find out if you are in fact being watched. The way to do this is to either yawn or pretend to yawn, look at your watch, or look at your phone. These 3 things are suggestive behaviours. They tend to be things that we all do on a daily basis, and if we see someone else doing them, they tend to activate a feeling of urgency to do these things. So, if you feel like you're being watched, have a yawn. Sorry if any of you are now yawning, or check your watch or check your phone. Look around and see which people are suddenly yawning, suddenly checking their phone, or suddenly looking at their watch. You may be surprised who's been watching you. Tip number 5. When exercising at the gym, when you're doing repetitions, it could be of anything, the tendency is to count up. If you're doing bench press, 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Instead of counting up, which has no upper limit, you could keep going on forever, right? Instead, if you want to try to make sure that you do all of the sets that you want to, say if you want to do 3 sets of 12 repetitions, start by counting from 12 and going down. So you've got 12, 10, 9, 8. It's psychologically easier. First of all, 0 is the definite target. And the fact that you're going down seems easier rather than going up. Up is always a struggle, down seems to be easier psychologically anyway. And you'll just find that you'll end up pushing yourself just that little bit extra. You'll rip your body better, you'll get through whatever it is you're doing a little quicker. And the same is if you're running. If you're running, don't go out and sort of set your timer to be going up, set your time to be going down. It helps you a great deal psychologically. If any of these power psychological tips have been interesting to you, and if you know you're going to use them in the future, please show your support by clicking like or commenting, or click on that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. It's the end of the series for now, but as always, another mini-series is on its way. Until then, Thanks for watching and take care. Bye bye now.